Hello, come here. Come here, Nushka. It's okay, Nushka. Come here. Nushka, you can come here. Nushki. What are you doing? Nushka, come here. Psst, 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 psst. Come here. Eat psst, psst. Nushka. Come here. Nushk. Where you going? What are you doing? We're gonna do a live stream. Come on. Out you go. Come on, you little goose. You don't wanna. Come here. Nushka. What do I go down here? Nushka, come on. I do a live stream. Here we go. Good girl. Well done. Thank you. Good girl. Now we're gonna just stay there. Chill. It's okay, man. We're gonna go meet the people. We're gonna meet the people. Go say hello. Hey, hello. Yeah. It's time for a fan request live stream. Yes. You don't seem to want to be a part of it, Nushka. Yeah, you don't seem to want to be part of it. Okay, we'll put you down. We'll put you down. Put you down, okay. We're a bit camera shy today, folks. So, hello everybody. How's it going? You alright? Everyone taking care of themselves? Who we got in the chat? SY Onitoni, you, Andreas, Jay, Martin, Keikaku, K, RC Solaris. Hang on, I gotta get the D-Power going as well. Gotta get the D-Power going. You know. Oh, D-Power's broken today. Why? No, it's not broken today. Shang Shui Yi. Shang Shui Yi. Hang Shui Yi. Beerroll, you. LC, Jeff, Dift, RG Right, LU, LC, Mix You, Jacob Carr 16. I think we've got some new people here. I think we've got some new people. Welcome to everyone who's new. This is an SP Fan Requests SP Patron edition. So the SP Patrons today get priority pick. Okay? What I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to sort through the list and put people up top really quickly. So I'm going to drag this over. I'm going to make a separate WordPad. Yeah, we'll make a separate WordPad. Now we'll just figure this out because I want to make sure that we get the order right. So I'm going to go like shum, 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 shum. And already we've got a lot happening. We've already got a lot of requests. So that's fine. A lot of requests. So who do we have? I know who we have SP Patrons, which is good. You know. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. What have you been up to today? Just whilst I figure this out. Hi everyone. What have you been up to today? Just whilst I sort out the list. Tell me what you've been up to. So Solaris, Jeff Dift, J, RG Right, LC, J, U. So a few people are sending it twice, I think, just so that we got Andreas first, as I understand it. So Andreas is first. Don't think we've got other people here. Yeah, I could be wrong so far that I've seen. I'm potentially going to make people very angry, of course, which is not the intention here. So we've got Jacob there. Nushka, you're either on my knee or you're not on my knee. Come here. Come here. This cat is driving me nuts. Come here. Come here. Come on the knee. It's okay. Yeah. If you can't come to the... It's okay if it's going to take a while. There's a lot of picks already, okay? We could be here for a hot minute. Okay? So we got that. Who else? So Tony, cold today. Shenydar as well. Awesome. Got that there. I think, yeah, good girl, Nush. Come on. There we go. I got you. There we go. Good girl. You can take a seat now. Sit down. We've got to listen to music, okay? People are getting distracted. They've been waiting 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think we're nearly there anyways. I'm just going to have one more look. If I've missed your suggestion, please let me know so that I don't make you really upset. Because that is obviously not the point of these live streams. You know, J, S.Y. Onutoni, J, Solaris, Shenydar, RC. I think we're good. So we've got a few SP patrons here today. Sup, welcome. We've got Andreas, Jacob, and Shenydar. So we're going to start with, no one's playing anymore. No one's playing Elden Ring anymore? That sounds like garbage. Why are people not playing Elden Ring anymore? People should play Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a fantastic game. Sit down. Nushka, just take a seat. Just take a seat. Okay? Come here. Good girl. Is there too much? Is there too much there? Is that the issue? Cats, man. They're such high maintenance. We're going to just start with Andreas' pick here. For this song. I'm not sure what this is. I haven't started. You're not the last one. Here we go. Boom. Let's go. First track here from Andreas. Let's do this. Why are you clawing my scarf, you silly goose? This is a very pretty one to start with, isn't it? I love the airiness of it. I love the reverb chains on it. I love the amount of presence that the guitars have and the mix with the cymbals. Oh damn, we get the distorted guitars coming into it as well. Dude, this is a treat, man. I'm losing my mind. Nushka, can you just sit on my... I don't want to... What if can I, like, get... Oh, I can. Oh my god, I can do this. This is so much better. Like, can you guys hear me okay? Is this volume alright? Cool. I just realized I can move it. Alright. You guys need me to put the actual list onto the side so you can see it. Here we go. Here we go. We fixed it, guys. There we go. Continuing. Boom. I love those octave chords with that theme there. The reason I like it as well is because it's just so instant and so whole sounding. Sometimes when you have instrumentals, there's like, there sounds like there's something missing, like you need a sense of direction from the vocals, but with this here, you got the frequency range stacked. And lots of really cool stuff again with the drum fills and all that. Those little guitar arpeggios and charming little lead bits are kind of gorgeous as well. Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy making the coffee. It's chill. Again, there's no need for them to go that hard on those palm muted notes there. It is instrumental, I suppose. I would say it's instrumental. Like, it has a lead voicing with the guitar, but it's still predominantly instrumental. Even if it has a lead voice on something that's not a... How do I... You know what I mean? Yeah? Good girl, Nushka. Okay, we have got vocals coming in here. I wasn't expecting that. We set it up as an instrumental for the most part. But, honestly, I'm kind of enjoying the fact that we're allowing some leeway with it. Yeah, I would say it's okay. I would say it's a case of one of those things, you know? Yeah, sorry, guys. Here we go. Here, sorry. How do I do this? How do I just say? Yeah. Sorry. It's been a wild day today. Glad to have been able to do this live stream. Yeah. In a way, I think it's kind of a strength of a song to have as lesser vocals as possible because the music's telling the story just as effectively, I think, in that case. And sometimes the lyrics are just that little extra bit of context you need to really see the whole thing, you know. If that makes any sense at all. The fill work is kind of verging on too much for me, but at the same time, it's mixed and mastered so well that I'm not entirely upset about the balance there. Nice rollback on the bass at the end as well. That's charming. What was this song called, by the way? I have to go deep hell for this. I need to make sure that I understand what's being said here. So we've got Morning Light Gallery Fanny Dream. Apparently, this is what this is saying it is. I don't know if you can see that. I'll make it bigger for you so you can see it there. Yeah, so this is what it's saying it is translated. I think I just broke it. Maybe I didn't, but yeah. So hopefully that's kind of close to what it is, but that was a oh, okay, made it big. That was the first track from Andreas. Thank you very much to Andreas for that lovely pick. Sensational musicality there, and a really sound musical performance. I just wish I knew what the song was about at the same time. So Andreas, if you can help me out, that'd be fantastic. Thank you. But we have Jacob now. Thank you, Andreas, for your first choice. We have Jacob's pick today, which is Campus by Vampire Weekend. And if we start this up, we are good to go. By the way, just while I remember, people, I think it was Kay. Kay asked me to have a look at the, Kay asked for me to have a look at the queue system so that people could maybe find out where they are. I'm going to let you in on a little secret just quickly before we go into the next track. I actually know what you're talking about. I understand how the queue systems work for live streams. I used to do Super Mario Maker live streams back in the day, which did okay, you know. My channel was a lot smaller than this one, but there were similar amount of views on it because people love watching Super Mario Maker back in the day. So I understand how the level queues work. Okay, but it's cool. So maybe we can have a look at that for next time. I'm just going to need help, because I don't know how to set up a queuing system for these song requests. But I'm totally open to it. Okay? I just didn't want to do it today because I didn't want to sort of rush it and maybe have some issues and it kind of suck, you know? Well, we'll do it over the week. Okay? But this is Campus Vampire Weekend. Thank you, Jacob. Thanks for your pick.
My shoulder's cold, I've got to leave here before I go. I pull my shirt on, walk out the door, drag my feet along the floor. I pull my shirt on, walk out the door, drag my feet along the floor. Then I see you, you're walking across the campus, cool professor studying romances. How am I supposed to pretend I never want to see you again? How am I supposed to pretend
I've never really understood Vampire Weekend. I enjoy the musicianship. It's great, jangly, happy, kind of intense, energetic music. I've got nothing but love for the effort that they put into it. You know, and like the kind of bumba is vibrant and vivacious. The rhythmic timing of it is fascinating, and there's a great sense of dynamic range to it. And I like the fact that we're developing with this additional layer here. I think that's really cool. But bulletproof vest, walking across the campus. Jacob, is there a bit of a sinister undertone to this? Is this supposed to be taken at face value? Is this one of those songs that sounds happy, but it's actually kind of sad or intense? I have questions about this track. I feel a little bit unsettled at this point in time. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I don't think music is meant to necessarily be comfortable, but at the same time, it would be great to understand the intricacies of it. You know what I mean? I just love how charming it is, but that bulletproof vest line is kind of making me think that maybe it's playing on that a little bit for a contrast. Oh, how am I supposed to pretend I never want to see you again? So is the bulletproof vest kind of talking about, I suppose, not being affected by the outside world or the attacks around them. A little bit of sarcasm in there. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you for that clarification there. I appreciate it. And Alvin, I'll add that. That's cool. I'll add that. That's all good. We'll go shum right down to the... It's brutal, man. To be fair, though, some of these suggestions down the bottom are... obviously, some of them are just saying hello and stuff like that, which I nonetheless appreciate. Don't get me wrong. Oh, nice tom work here. That's charming. And it kind of sounds like a telephone kind of dial on that. But thank you to everyone for your picks so far. I really appreciate it. It's good to listen to all this really cool new music. Because again, I haven't listened to Vampire Weekend before, and I wouldn't hear about them otherwise. I want to talk about what just happened then really quickly. Could you hear how like that there was a ba-dum instead of a really tight dum for that kick? I don't know if that means much to you, but it means a lot to me because it sounds like real. Often musicians I listen to are so paranoid about there being a slight mistiming or something like that that they'll overdo it. You know, they'll overtake it and do it again until it sounds quote unquote perfect. And I kind of like having a bit of roughness to a recording there. It kind of sounds like they're actually playing in the same root and kind of feeding off of each other. It's an interesting sounding kick though. I'm wondering if that's sampled. Kind of interesting drum beat as well, the bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Kind of like they're dancing or something like that, dancing around each other. Intense panning of those guitars on the side as well. Lots to appreciate with the guitar work actually, yeah. Like, I feel like we got a lot out of that 3 minutes. Like, there's a lot to take in there. Why is this a good song? Why is this a good song? I mean, I think it's a combination of interesting riff ideas, you know, solid musicianship. Like, the performance itself is really competent. The guy has a nice conversational tone to his vocals. I know I keep pausing it. It's simply because I'm sort of thinking it through without wanting to sort of, like, ruminate on it too much. At the same time, schoolyard punk. Yeah, I'd get that. I just love how friendly it is. You know, the sarcasm kind of reminds me of like high school in the 2000s. It's a very 2000s album, actually, tonally. I think this was before a lot of people felt they had to get too more extreme. Like, a lot of the new metal and stuff like that was heavy in tonality and all that, but it still didn't seem as kind of ham-fisted. Well, it's definitely a lot more ham-fisted nowadays. Yeah, definitely. It's super catchy, and I think that's honestly one of the most important things about music, is that if you make music that's catchy, people are going to vibe along to it and maybe not even think too much about what's going on there. Okay, let's have a look at this. What do we got going on here? Because I have the power of technology. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Cool. I'm going to show you guys a little trick. What? Da 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 da. And I could do this. Look, I can use a translator. Do 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 do. And look at that. I'm speaking the I'm speaking the language now. Yay! Everyone's joining in now. I like it. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just vibing with it, man. Yeah, come to the YouTube, and if you can get your song in within the first 30 seconds, you're basically good to go. But thank you to Jacob for your choice for this SP Patrons fan request. I did enjoy my time with it. We've got this now from Shenydar as well. Okay. This is cool. This is cool. I'm liking this. We got this track here from Shenydar. What is this called? Actually, I need to figure this out. Oh, it's heavy. We got the distorted guitars here, man. Always a fun part. So this is called Clarky. Heartbreaking Inferno Flower Soul. Like, that is one of the most incredible names for a song that I've ever heard. So what I'm gonna do is this song name is incredible. Thank you. I'm gonna do this. So what I do is I cross check it. Da 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 da, and I can go here. Yay! And then I can go rah. There we go. Cool. Awesome. Let's continue. Oh, really? It should be Collage? Great. Great. Good to know that DeepL is looking after my best interests. So why is this a good song? I think part of it is the production quality. Like, you have these interesting distorted elements in combination with the acoustic hit and these lead lines here, and it's a longer form track, but I'm not entirely upset about that. Oh, really kind of unusual tone with the sidepan vocals. I don't know if I like the whispering though. I'm not sure if I like the whispering. Okay, it's just so smooth. Like, honestly, like, part of what elevates this, I think, is just that they managed to get the hang of, like, all the smoothness and technology that's available at this point in time to do the studio side of things. But what they've done is they're not only nailing it in that post section, but they're also just transitioning so seamlessly between the hook and the verse parts as well. That lead line here is so welcome. Such a nice change from what we had before. Like, typically I would think that was too much with the way that those bass lines are rolling around and the amount of color in there, but at the same time I think because of the panning of the instruments you get there's an equilibrium that's reached. That's cool, RC. I hear you, man. First time for me too. Yeah, that running bass line, man. That bass line is going for a sprint. Oh yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I know that the website can't handle it. I'm just working with what we've got. These are the limitations of not understanding the language. I mean no disrespect. I want to interact with people, man. I know that it's difficult because not everyone here speaks English natively. And that's fine, by the way, you know, it's totally fine. Great lead track here, man. Like, the EQing of that lead guitar in the mix is utterly sensational. Like, I listened to this, I think, how do they get that to just gel with it? I suppose they have to get rid of everything under like 150 hertz. But I think it's also testament to master chain. I know with this song I'm mostly talking about the compression and like the studio stuff. The musical performance itself and the vocals are stunning. Great vocal technique, you know, really comfortable within that range. Fantastic shred, but it's tasteful at the same time, you know, it's not too much. We're still trying to keep a sense of classiness about it. Oh, great work with the bell here, man. I wasn't expecting that. And the choir, the monks. The monks. The monks. Okay, we got some octave shifts going here, man. It's very tight. It's very tight. Absolutely. Ah, excellent, Winhow. Thank you very much. I will add that to the list. Appreciate that. Thank you. You're all good to go for this patron live stream. Let's go. Awesome. Thank you. Welcome to the live stream. It seems like there's separate sections within this track in addition to the main theme. Maybe the sound of the percussion has changed in this part, so it sounds separate. But the journey into it doesn't seem sudden or like alienating at the same time. Very happy with it. Honestly, like this is a fantastic track through and through. I've got nothing but love for it. No real complaints about it. No complaints. And the cowbell there, the filtered cowbell, man. I mean, that's a masterstroke. I wouldn't have anticipated that being involved there, but I've got nothing but love for it. Good track. Thank you, Shenydar. Awesome work, man. Really appreciated it. Awesome stuff. We've got Winhow's track now. After Shenydar's awesome pick, we've got Myth by Beach House. So I'm going to do that here. Boom. Myth by Beach House. Oh, cool, we have it. Awesome. Dang. Okay, where is it? Haven't heard Beach House before. I love the jingle jangles. I like the jingle jangles and the coloration of that guitar riff. Sup, D-Woo, how you doing? Yeah? Haunting. It's got this nostalgic feel from like the 60s and 70s. Like there's bands I heard from like the mid 20th century that have this old school kind of tone, but it's melded with this contemporary production, this freshness to it. This it's clean sounding in the mix. When was this released? When was this released? So various artists 2015. I got nothing but love for it. Like honestly, at this point in time, there's lots to appreciate musically. Can you play? Cool. The vocal performance is elevated, it's transcendent. Hello! Oh, I'm gonna check out who this is whilst we listen to it. Who have we got? Zhang Feng. Sup, Zhang Feng? Welcome to the live stream. 10 years ago. 10 years ago does seem a while ago, doesn't it? It's evergreen though. Like I think this kind of music is timeless and I'm very happy to be listening to it. So again, thank you to Winhow for your suggestion here. I'm gonna give that a heart. This bridge section is seductive. Oh, again, we're switching into a new part now. Wow, that's classy. It's incredibly classy. We aren't just sitting on one musical motif, we're switching between for these A and B and potentially C's. And now we're sort of divorcing that and we're moving to a new flow. And it's just such great use of real estate within a 4-minute track here, splitting at that halfway point. Well done. Nothing but love for that, man. Kind of this dreamy, dream pop kind of vibe to it, you know? Yeah, Daewoo, you can. Can't guarantee it'll get played today because there's quite a few requests, but we'll see how we go. Thanks to everyone for your requests so far, by the way. Yeah? I feel you, Andreas. Nushka has my finger right now. I can't move it. The reverb chains on this, alongside these really intriguing vocal melodies, really competent vocal technique. The octave and interval shifts we have between his low and high notes sound like a pendulum moving backwards and forwards. It's kind of an ethereal experience, to be honest. It's interesting that, like, this says Myth by Beach House and the album is Festival. This would be the most amazing vibe to have at a festival, I think. Just everyone kind of nodding and kind of rolling around together. You think I should get a dog instead of a cat? Well, I mean, I could get both. I've always wanted to get a dog. Yeah, we could listen to Dave Wang's music. I don't see why not, eh? HMJQQQH. We still got room for plenty of top fives. We need to decide on a Faye Wong album for this. We need to decide on a Faye Wong album for this month, for August. So what I'm probably going to do at some point, and don't hold me to it because I forget, please don't, but I need to decide on a Faye Wong album, and then we're doing Eason Chan in September. Yeah, so I do remember. Don't worry. You saw them at a festival, dude. That would have been amazing, man. I want to go see them at a festival now. Do you know what I miss is music festivals. But getting back, I suppose, to Myth by Beach House. Thank you, Dewa. I'm going to put that bottom list. There we go. Yeah. Faye Wong, Eason Chan. Yep, absolutely. Faye Wong, Eason Chan. That's exactly what we need to be doing. Thank you to Wen Hao for your pick. I have now been introduced to Beach House. I want to listen to more of them. Do they have other albums? They have heaps. Oh, this was released. They've got a new album. Wow, dude, they've got so many tracks in here. Dude, that's so cool. All right, well, I know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Going to be listening to some Beach House tomorrow. Thank you for that pick. Fantastic tune. But yeah, that was Wen Hao's pick for today. No complaints about that whatsoever. Thank you to the SP patrons who have put through your picks today. Remember, if you want custom monthly music reviews or if you just want to support the channel, you can join the SP Patreon. The links are in the description for this live stream. But yeah, let's continue. We got K Kaku Soup with Crispy by ? I'm not sure what that means, but that's okay. We're going to continue here. Boom. Crispy and snap, crackle, and pop, and we are ready to go. Are you playing? You are playing now, okay. Thanks for your request. Oh, this is charming, isn't it? Amazing. What is this track called, though? Let's find out, eh? So this is Crispy Crisp Band, The End of Darkness. So that's cool. Not mad. It's an interesting name. Nothing wrong with that. I feel ya, see, I'm very sleepy now too. Dude, that was such a smooth harmony there. I love how we're gradually laying these vocals in here, and that's really soft synth here. We haven't felt the need to kind of smush the drums in or anything like that. We've got a nice mid to high resonance. It's very peaceful. Yeah, we need to have some Amur. I mean, if you guys want me to give you some yelling, I can just put some Amur on and you guys can like have a heart attack because that stuff hits you like a train. Have you guys ever listened to Amur? Amur are an incredible band, dude. I've been listening to them recently, really good. But I'm liking this too for different reasons. It's so dreamy, dude. It's so angelic and vulnerable. And it's like the little things. Like, did you guys hear how like the reverb went wom 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 on the sides? It's something you'll only really hear if you use headphones. Let me tell you something. As a music reviewer, any slight bit of automation or modification of a signal to make it more interesting at the tail end of an idea is an absolute bliss because it's so easy to just avoid that, and it makes a good track become an amazing track by a little icing on the cake, you know? Soda Green, yeah, I can hear that, Martin. I can hear that. Dude, you guys are making me want to take like this isn't me like upset or anything. You guys are making me want to take a nap. This is so peaceful. I feel like as someone who grew up with like metal and dubstep and stuff, this is just the antithesis of all that energy, and it's like a warm blanket and a hot chocolate, man. That's cool, Daewoo. Oh, this is pleasant though. This is very, very pretty. Here we go, that's the stuff. I'm actually kind of vibing with this now. I think it needed to develop gradually in order for this to hit differently. I love how we've got the full band here and now, and while there isn't a massively discernible difference in loudness, it's just, for some reason, that the drum kit sounds kind of is like a long lost friend. And you just know, they needed that extra bit of love there, you know? Dude, I love that guitar tone. There's just something so sweet about it. It's an alternative to the main vocal line that is just so welcome. It's kind of twisty and wavery and kind of strange, but at the same time somehow it manages to matter within the mix in a way that I could not have imagined. Oh boy. Charming. Absolutely charming. Oh, you absolute mad lads. Oh, this... Absolutely, Shenydar. Absolutely. Wow, that was beautiful, dude. Something near the end of that, just with how everything kind of stacked together at the end, really kind of hit me different. And holy shit, I would say that's probably my favorite so far today. I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because it was just so beautiful. I'm gonna follow them. Dude. There. I'm so glad. Thank you so much, Kay. Thank you so much for that pick, man. That was dope. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know how much I needed that. Apparently, like, wow. I'm blown away by that. That's seriously impressive. Oh, I'm so happy, man. I could listen to whatever today, and like, I don't need more. It's just. Agreed. It's the advantage. This is why it's good to like just hang around and listen to the live stream. Don't listen to me. You don't have to listen to me, but we're here to listen to lots of different music that you might not listen to otherwise, you know? Apparently people are saying that I'm going to like the next one, but thank you again to Kay for that first track. Like, dude, I'm so happy, man. What is this stuff? Stop. This is such a different mood to what we just had before. My brain wasn't ready for it. What? Woo. This pops, this slaps, this crackle and snap, like, oh my goodness, oh dude, oh my god, oh dude, I need a cigarette after that one. Wow. Why is this so good though? It's just this metal and rock with like little girl vocals, and it's such a trippy thing for me, man. Apparently this is. Oh, no. There we go. Yeah. I can't process it. Like, what was going on with those guitars? What was that guitar riff there? It was so maniacal. I want people to do that more with music, please. How do you shred like that but make it rhythmical? How do you shred like that but make it something that works in a chorus? How do you put that with that and then like the drums like that? How do you do this? Dude, this is the secret to musical success, is figuring out whatever they... Yeah, I guess own New Tony. I feel that. It would... Like the taiko drums, right? No! No, I got too excited. I got too excited. I got too excited. I got too excited. Stop. I got too excited. I got too excited. I overdid it. I got too excited. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I did then. Did I break it? What happened? Did I destroy it? Did I get rid of it? No! I was moshing too hard, man. What the hell happened? Oh no. No. No, where did it go? Where did it go? No, I have to find it again. No, I'm so confused. No. I want more of that. Sorry. What is going on? Dude. What? You reviewed it. It's friggin' insane. This is the most insane stuff I've heard in quite a while. There's so many different concepts. It's like, it is an emotional roller coaster with the song. It is... This is some of the most technically proficient playing I've heard in like one of these live streams. I don't know if you guys are aware of how much skill and finesse and chemistry and musicianship is required to be able to play this insane chicanery that we're hearing here. This is one of the wildest, most progressive themes I've heard. And I adore it, and I'm going to follow it. I don't know this anime Solaris, but I would watch it just so I could hear the song every single time. So, I mean, what else? I mean, I suppose I'm shortchanging it by not saying more than that. I mean, it's musically damn near. I'd say this is a perfect song. There you go. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's what it is. Nothing needs to be changed. Anything that's added or taken away would make it worse. This is one of the best songs that I've ever heard in my life. Like, look at what's happened to me. The reaction to it. I don't have a hat anymore. The hat disappeared. It's not coming back today. It's not coming back. The hat's gone now. Okay. So thank you for your pick. I hope you're satisfied with that. Nushka is sitting on my lap, and she had no idea what the hell was going on. She's like, why is Dad moshing? Why is he taking off his headphones? I don't know, dude. It's a girl anime band, super cute. Well, I mean, there's always... Goodbye. See you later. Thank you very much for coming along to the live stream. I don't know how we're possibly going to top Utao You Miracle from K-On! I don't think any song that we're going to hear for the rest of my life is potentially going to top this one. I mean, I don't even know if I'm being serious or not. I genuinely, that was a spiritual experience we had just there, you know? But we've got, thank you to everyone for saying bye, by the way. It's really nice that people are friendly to each other in this live stream. It's genuinely appreciated. Yeah, cheers. We've got something that looks completely different now. Thornapple, Blue Spring. We're good. We're back on. Let's continue with this track. Blue Spring by Thornapple. LC, what have you got here? Really catchy intro riff here. Nice use of the octaves here with the drums coming in this chorus section. I assume this is the hook riff. Oh, we do have vocals. I wasn't sure if we were going to have vocals in this. I wasn't sure if we were going to go into some sort of like virtuosic kind of instrumental vibe again, like maybe the first track we had. I like the somber vibe to this, a nice cool response between the vocals and the guitar parts. What do you guys like about this song? One of the cleanest falsettos I've heard so far today. Just his head voice is sensational. No complaints whatsoever. The vibe, there's a very misty vibe. There's been a lot of tracks today which have had that kind of somber, almost near melancholic vibe with the reverbs and all that. One thing, I don't know about you guys, but I sometimes see music in colors, right? I can like imagine the blues that are in the album art here. It's very blue music. It's not necessarily directly sad, but you know that you're not going to be singing Happy Birthday after this. You know what I mean? There's just enough to keep the groove and the pace, the groove and pace, groove and rhythm. Oh, key change? Not necessarily a key change. It could be like a scale here. Oh, it's Korean. Dude, like low key, I haven't heard any Korean rock music before. So, like, if you guys know any Korean bands that do, like, rock music, feel free to, like, let me know. Because if the production of the rock music is the same as, like, a lot of the K-pop that's out there, I'm down for that. Great choice there. Great choice of phrasing for that rhythm riff there. Fantastic placement of the bass in the mix as well. Probably one of the best singers I've heard today. Like, not gonna lie. Like, that last note there is just, it's everything. Okay, so outside of the vocal quality we have here, the interesting rhythm riff in the bridge here, the drum fills, and the conservative nature of some of them. Like we're not necessarily changing up the flow or structure of the original motifs. It's definitely a single. It's a ballsy move to have a single with sub 5 minutes like that, but at the same minute, definitely, yep, I agree. It's a great track. I think it's one of those tracks where you get most of what you want from it within the first minute or two. But those vocals are to die for, man. The head voice there and the vibrato that comes alongside is sensational. Great choice to have I mean, I'm not necessarily sure if it benefited from a lack of like a guitar solo or another lead instrument in that interlude. It would have been cool if maybe we had like, even if you just had a call and response between the two sides of the stereo field. I think it would have been great if we'd had a voicing there, but the dynamic range here with the quieter notes is cool. Even if it's like a repeat of the main line of the chorus. I know. Yeah. Like, I walked into this really stoked with it, and now I'm like, what? Could we not have added something additional at this part? Why are we happy with this? Is it not another way we could have potentially elevated it? I don't know, man. I think the thing that weighs this track down a little bit, my only critique of it, is that I think that they should have had a separate lead voicing there. They put the lead guitars on the left and right of the stereo field to kind of give them, you know, like you could hear the da 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 da. You know, they let it rise, and of course the singer sang a note higher with every one of those last vocal runs. I think he's aware that he's a great singer, which is a blessing and a curse. If you know that your singer knows they're a good singer, sometimes it can sound like a bit of an ego project, and I don't think that's the situation here. I think that it's still a really solid track, and if you've got a great singer, there's no point in stopping them from using that ability to get the most out of your music. I just think it should have had a different lead voice in the middle of the stereo field at some point, because it just wasn't strong enough having the harmonies, I don't think. But again, it's fine. There's like a billion other songs that do it like that, so I suppose, what do I know? What do I know? Great track, though. Thank you, LC, for that. I haven't listened to Thornapple before. I like the potential. I hope they do more in future, and I hope they continue to explore the genre and continue to sort of find new ideas to work with. Solaris. We've got this track here. Please click on the playlist and choose the first one. Playlist. And choose the first one. So this one, I'm assuming that that's what they're talking about here. I could be wrong. Hopefully this is correct anyways. But thank you, LC, for your previous choice. It's really cool. Yeah, why don't you get down, Nushk? Yeah, get down. There you go. Go Gil. Go Gil. There we are. Yeah, it is. That one. Cool, thank you, Solaris. I appreciate that. I'm just going to take the mic back a little bit. Just get that to not distort. I don't want that happening. Like... I want you to faith. Gonna put you all to sleep. Solaris, putting me to sleep during a live stream is illegal. Sleep with you. Okay. We're gonna do an ASMR stream now. Okay. Nobody's allowed to make loud noises. Okay. It's really bad because Solaris needs to go to sleep. I haven't slept in 7 years. I need help. Her voice is so soothing, and the combination of the strings with the rim shots on the drums. Oh, nice choice there. Oh, okay. All right. That's the first time I haven't been mad about a kick starting a beat. The smoothness of the strings and how full they are elevates the lack of compression in that kick drum. It's just excellent. excellent form on behalf of this. You don't always need to cut into a hook. You can let it kind of soothe you over the line, you know? Thank you. I appreciate the feedback on my hairstyle. Thank you, Wilson. Oh, dude, she's... Oh, no, don't do that. Here we go. Go. Stop. They love the bell trees, don't they? I mean, there's just so... I love the orchestral elements to this. They add... They elevate the vocal performance there, but at the same time, I think if you understand the language natively, you'd feel maybe the opposite even, you know? There's a lot of different sounds and textures in there, but it's a masterful display of arrangement and the understanding of how to get the most out of each instrument and use it for the betterment of the overall picture, I suppose. It's very comfortable, I agree. Yeah, bring those strings in. Let there be a background choir, man. Let there be backing vocals that are more of a surround rather than a buffer. And that piano line there, I only... Okay. She's got a very, like, kind of a breathy kind of vocal style, which is very sweet sounding and soothing, and it does suit the rest of the, like, the piano arrangement as well. I think the use of, like, higher notes on the piano as well removes any sort of unnecessary bass resonance and makes it seem very dreamlike. Nice. Good job, you. That's awesome. Stunning track, eh? I would say that it's Japanese, if I'm not incorrect. I think those are Japanese characters. I'm not sure which specific, if they're kanji or katakana or anything like that. A very lonely song. To be fair, it does sound kind of lonely. But it's so warm and gentle at the same time. It's so understanding. What I like about this is that da 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 da, and then pop 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 pop. You know, you have the little cute little bell thing on top. It's charming. It really is. Can I get? We don't actually need to have that message pinned. Actually, we can just have this there. Cool. I just realized. See, you already. Oh no, the stream's already started. What am I doing? Right. That bum bum bum, you know, that last chord there adds a bit of urgency to it, but it resolves into the major, which makes it seem like we understand why we're in that position. It's an emotional, it's a journey we're going on through each of these chorus repeats. Hello, who have we got here? Gonna have to get that I rescue. Here, Wu Xiang. Yeah, we'll probably need to do that at the end though. Okay, that's typically how I work it at the end. We'll do this one at the end. Okay, just because I want to make sure I get through a lot of the other picks first, but I'll put that up the top. All right. But thank you very much for your donation, Wu Xiang. I appreciate it. Okay? Cheers. Thank you very much. Thanks for your donation. We'll probably need to do that at the end. Around near 7 a.m. UTC. Cool. She's not pronouncing correctly. So, like, how do you know what she's saying? Oh, hang on. Wait. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Is it on YouTube? I can't. Is it on Spotify? I can't do YouTube videos because they get copyright blocked. Yeah, I can't do YouTube videos during these fan requests because it'll interrupt the stream. So if you want a song reviewed, we've got to do it through Spotify. Apologies for any inconvenience there, okay? Kind of sounds like a movie soundtrack, to be fair. Charming. Excellent track, though. It's really well written. The recording quality is sensational. The musical themes within it, especially that chorus hook, it's really catchy and really supportive and relaxing to listen to. There's a lot to appreciate, and I'm sure that if you understand the full story and what it's about, it elevates it. But yeah, thank you very much to Solaris for that. I really appreciate the background then. It's good to be able to listen to it, you know. Again, it's been great to listen to all this music that I haven't heard before, and hopefully you guys have had a good time listening to music you might not have heard before. We've got the next track after Solaris's is from Jeff Deft. I assume that we've got that there. Yeah, nice one. It's a great track. We've got this one, though. Who is this? For your request. And what's this one called? What's the name of this one? Night and Day. So this is Night and Day by Zhong Qianping. Nice.
想问天你在哪里？我想问问我自己，一开始我聪明，结束我聪明，聪明的几乎的毁掉了我自己。
Sensational. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how you pronounce it. Is that right, you? Thank you. I didn't realize that. I mean, I can see that there are similar characters on the song title. I just wasn't sure. Thank you.
想问天问大地
Fantastic guitar playing.
我这是迷信问问宿命
Great contrast with the vocal range of the singer to the guitar parts. They stand out well from each other, and I like that the guitar isn't overcompressed. You know?
放弃所有抛下所有让我飘摇在安静的夜夜空里
Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate understanding the meaning of it.
我不愿被情捉弄，捉弄它让我无法大步走路，也不愿再多说，灵魂也有了裂缝。
So let's just stop to admire the skill, the utter capability of this incredible vocalist to keep us encapsulated with just a voice and the guitar. There is so much humanity and so much passion within the performance. It is truly an honor to listen to them. Thank you, Jeff Deft, for this. It's a great pick. 慢慢的拼凑，慢慢的拼凑，拼凑成一个完全不属于真正的我。Absolutely, Andreas, I get that as well. 再说爱我，反正我的灵魂一片片掉落，慢慢的拼凑，慢慢的拼凑，拼凑成一个完全不属于真正的我。我不愿再放纵，我不愿每天每夜每秒漂流，也不愿再多问再多说再多求我的梦。What I love about it as well is that we're not just sticking with the same 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and groove on those guitar parts. Occasionally what we're doing is going 1 and 2 and 3 and in the middle of the first and fourth time for that is almost revolutionary. It's almost revolutionary because I don't get that. How is this song more innovative with its rhythmic phrasing than anything I've heard over the last 10 years? Oh, Fish Leong does this as well. That's cool. I didn't realize, Martin. That's cool. 也不愿再多问再多说再多求我的梦。 This is an intimate experience. Made a big splash in Taiwan around 1997. That's great. Thank you, Shenydar. Thank you for that. I appreciate that background. Thank you. Apparently there were some incredible musicians from around that time, you know? 你也不必牵强再说爱我，反正我的灵魂一片片掉落，慢慢的拼凑，慢慢的拼凑，拼凑成一个完全不属于真正的我。我不愿再放纵，我不愿每天每夜每秒漂流，也不愿再多问再多说再多求我的梦。我不愿再放纵，我不愿每天每夜每秒漂流，也不愿再多问再多说再多求我的梦。And the finish with that 7th chord on that? Like, there is nothing you could have done to improve that. That was absolutely sensational. That there is a musician who understands the fundamentals and just elevated them. I don't know what that track was about, but at the same time, I genuinely feel as though I don't need to know. All I had was this musician with this one moment with this wonderful musician, 5 minutes. And, you know, I think it's a shame with the modern music industry where a lot of people try to over-engineer stuff because they're worried that it might not be possible, or it's missing the important, crucial first step in connecting with the listener, which is being authentic. Yeah, they don't need more. They don't, absolutely okay. They don't need more. Yeah. Hey, LC, you're all good, man. LC, thank you. Thank you for suggesting it. I just wish they'd added an extra layer at the end. That's all. Everything else was absolutely spotless. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Nushka. Yeah? You gonna say hello? Yeah. Hey, yo. What are you doing? You getting grumpy. Don't you claw my mic. Don't you claw my mic. You sit down. It's okay. Sit down. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. She's still a bit shy. Okay? She's a bit shy. She wants cuddles, though, so she's part of the live streams. And that's just, I guess, what it is. That's what we're dealing with today. So it's like having a kid in the studio, except it's a cat. Yeah. She's here, though. She's all good. Nushka's just chilling in the studio. She's alright. Beautiful song, though. Thank you very much, Jeff Deft. Great pick. We're at we got another track, though. After Jeff's one, we got this one from Jay. This one, I suppose. Yeah? Cool. This is, Benzo white liquor / wine. It's okay. Alright, Jay, let's go, man. Let's do it. Oh, dude, the triplet cymbals with the 808s and the kicks and the dabba da 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 dabba da dabba da dabba dabba. What are you doing? Can't go on, you silly goose. You can't. No, don't, no, Nushka. No, you can't go on the thingy. You gotta stay. I love the traditional like stringed instruments with the 808s and the hip hop vibe along with the vocals. Like for realsies, like it's really impressive. The flow is tight, the mood is there. What else do you need? Okay, there's a bit of vibrato there as well. The guy can sing and the guy can rap. What can't the guy do? Silly goose. Thank you. Oh, different vocalist? Is this a different vocalist or the same one? Also, why does this track only have 65,000 plays? Why doesn't it have more? This track sounds like it should be more popular. Thank you, HMJQQQH. See, this is the complete opposite of the track we had before. This track is almost oversaturated. We had such a minimalist approach to the last one, and even with so much more work put in, debatedly, I'm not sure if I don't know. Slightly different voicing, I dig it. I dig it, man. We're celebrating, okay. You got so many vocal takes, so many overdubs. You got and we're gonna sell it, woo, and all these different sounds in here. I don't think it's bad, but I'm just listening to this and I think I've got several questions because it's stuff that I hear in a lot of modern hip hop. One question I have is, how do you decide where to put the noises? My second question is, how does this relate to what the track is about, and how does that sort of form a connection like that? You know, like I think about this and I think we were talking about celebrating because that's the part I got in English, right? Is this a celebration? Because like celebrations are usually a major tonality, and we've got this kind of almost neutral stance with the bass note. We've got like bum 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 bum. I think that's a minor key actually, which is kind of fantastic. And I know minor keys are cool. You know, nice changes and obviously in the variety of the vocal styles as well. Occasionally we had auto-tune bits like the like I heard the stepping of it there. I think there might have been a bit of auto-tune in some parts just to make it a bit more modulated, a bit more instrument-like. Whereas, you know, like the traditional sort of like rapping that we had and stuff was sort of obviously not auto-tuned. Lots of attitude in there, and I like the groove of it. I'm not sure I think it's one of those songs where it's like I appreciate it and I respect for what it's trying to do there. Maybe if I understood more of the story within the language, it would make a lot more sense to me, like from a tonal thematics perspective. It could, you know, this genre is not quite mainstream Mando pop, and I think that there's definitely a place for it. Obviously, that it's great music. I just didn't think I personally connected with it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, thank you. Cool. Yeah. Sure. We'll play, check it out near 7 a.m. UTC. Thanks for your donation. Yeah, sure. If it's on Spotify, we can definitely check that out. So, yeah, gotta do the thingy. Gotta do the thingy. Well, Wuxiang. Okay. Blue. I usually do super chats near the end. Yeah, I usually do super chats near the end, just because I don't want to kind of ruin the flow I have with people, you know, like with the list. Usually I'll do them at like the end of the 2 hours just so that I would still get through the same amount of people anyway, so that people don't miss out who would otherwise. And that's the kind of compromise there. I want to make sure that we still have 2 hours for people who submit reviews normally, and then the super chats might be at the end, you know? It gets a little bit tricky though, I suppose, with like the way that people donate and stuff like that, but that's just kind of the system that's the way it is at the moment, if that makes sense. But thank you very much, Jay, for that track. We've got RG Wright, Revival. Tsukima Switch. So don't worry, we're going to be doing the normal stuff until 7 a.m. UTC as normal, and then we'll do this super chat request at the end, just before we finish, okay? So it's all good. So Revival, Tsukima Switch, is that correct? Hopefully I've got that right. Oh, very different immediately, right? I like the use of the organs there. I'm not usually a massive fan of them being so prominent in a mix, but at the same time, I think that it works if you indicate them early. Oh, okay. Getting rid of them completely and having the guitar on the right side is an interesting choice. But there have been a lot of Japanese tracks today. We'll listen to a lot of Japanese stuff, a bit of Korean stuff. It's been good. Been good, man. Lots of music from different parts. I dig it. Ah, no. Jay Chow made it in. Great phrasing here at the vocal line here. The drums, bass, guitar, and the organ are well instantiated now, so they merge effortlessly. Very gentle vocal line. That's cool, monsieur. Nice. Yeah, charming. Yeah, it's nice and bright. And what I love about this track as well is we have a situation where you know, it loops nicely. You have these extended kind of sus chords or like ninth chords or something. So, you know, if you'd finished it on a major, it would have resolved and been a bit boring. But having those extensions on the end kind of makes it seem like it's kind of proud of where it's at. It sounds like a revival, you know? Yeah, it's a really, like, I'm not sure if I want more oomph going into that chorus. It almost seems a little bit flat going into it like that with that little pause, but I suppose that's why they have the pause in the first place. It's a little bit of a breather before we go into a similar theme. Are we going to elevate it or are we going to repeat it? Makes me wonder. I mean, I'm familiar with this chord progression. It's quite common, and some lights to the J-Rock and stuff like that I listen to. It's, I've also heard it in some other, yeah, it's, I think, I like the fact that there are different sort of chord progressions coming in aside from the 1, 6, 5, 4 and all that kind of stuff, you know? Or 1, 5, 6, 4, I suppose. I'm so glad, not because I think there should be a guitar solo all the time. Nushka, what are you doing? Are you okay, you're going over here. You're going over here. Okay, so, man, having a cat in the studio, dude, is hard work, man. You've got to sit and hope that she just kind of chills, or she walks around and then wants to get on your knee. Man, it's a hard life I live, dude. It's a hard life I live, man. Having this extra sort of lead tonality here, can you change your request? Yeah, you can. I mean, you can if you want. It's up to you, D-Woo. It's up to you, my dude. Nothing is set in stone until it's already done. I'm glad that we had this extra bit of development at the end of this instrumental section as well, this interlude here, because I feel like going back into the chorus would have been a bit of a cop-out. Oh, we are here. Oh, okay, that's a fun one. See, at that point in time, I wouldn't have been mad about a key change. For me, I think if you're not going to add an additional layer in the final chorus, doing a key change for that is fine, especially after a lead section. That's one of the points I feel a key change elevates it. Because you're like, oh, okay, we're going back into a normal chorus. Oh, we're above, and it's just, oof, euphoric. It's okay if they want to be conservative with the way that I write tracks. There's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, I'm just not sure if I'm really vibing with a repeat of it like that. Okay, they're changing a little bit in this part, but maybe not. Okay, triple fill, that's cool. Oh, they're being a bit coy about that, aren't they? They're a bit coy about that little unison bend they had going on there. They weren't really sure if they wanted to have that loud in the mix, and they're like, I'll just put it in the corner, they'll be fine. Tsukima switch with revival. I'm ambivalent about that track. I don't know how I feel about that one. I can appreciate it musically. It was musically sound. The instrumental performance is great. The production was tight. There were some interesting concepts there with some fun sort of parallel minors and majors in there. You know, I liked, again, the fact that we had different voicing, a grittier kind of tone for that interlude there. And we had occasional drum fills that kind of spice things up a little bit and were unpredictable. But mostly I felt very comfortable within it. And within the first track, I kind of needed to kind of take me by surprise. I'm sure that, like, I mean, this is the biggest one on the track, so I assume this is the one they promoted, or maybe this was their safe choice for the album. It'll be cool to see what they do in future. They're clearly talented musicians, and I am grateful to have heard them. So thank you to RG Wright for that. I'm just not sure if I personally connected with it. I think part of it, again, maybe the strength is coming from the story itself rather than anything else. But we've got LU now with the traditional J Chow, because we cannot go through a fan request live stream without doing J Chow. We cannot. It's illegal. Even in the lady fan request, when we only did females, we had J Chow pop in as the production. So on. It's just... yeah, first track. Thank you. Yeah, I it's all good. I'm just enjoying. I'm just taking my time. It's all good. I know people are excited for J Chow. The song is a sneak peek of what you'll hear in Jay's next album because it's from the OST made. Well, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see, aren't we? Because that's in September. It's a while away.
冷咖啡离开了杯垫，我忍住的情绪在更后面。
Okay, this is very, very much you're kind of like just kind of safe pop kind of track here with the piano and everything.
从前，在我脸上依旧清晰可见。最美的不是下雨天，是曾与你躲过雨的午夜。
J Chow's vocals have improved considerably over the time I've been listening to him. Considerably. He sounds like someone who's like really coming to his own on the microphone. And the piano accompaniment is nice and charming. There's not a lot that's particularly exciting about it. Good. I was about to say, if they don't elevate it somehow with like an extra instrument with a bit more oomph than just the piano, it'd be incredibly disappointing. Do a chromatic. Oh, good job there. I was actually not expecting there to be a parallel minor major there, but there was. Well, kudos to J Chow. Kudos. Smart move. I don't know, RC, have we? Have we reviewed this? If someone can let me know which fan request live stream it was, that'd be great. Hang on. We can check. J Chow. No, I can't see it on here. It's not on here, guys. It's not on the list. So apparently we haven't reviewed this one yet. Yeah. Just between you and me, that's part of why I keep the SP fan request playlist, is so I can keep track of if we've done a song or not. Yeah, no, we haven't. It's not on the list. Good job, LU. Well done. Good job for finding a track we haven't done. See, how hard is it for Jay to just put a guitar solo in a track? How difficult is it for him to do that? I wish that we'd had some of that in the 7th album. I mean, we had flute solos, which were good. It's not like it was a bad album. I miss some of the creativity we had, and I miss the turntablism as well. There were some things I missed in the 7th album, actually, you know? I hope he brings them back at some point. But I don't know, man. Poor Momo.
冷咖啡离开了杯垫，而我忍住的情绪在很后面。拼命想挽回的从前，在我脸上依旧清晰可见。最美的不是下雨天，而是曾与你落雨的午夜。
Good job, Jay. That was one of the most passionate notes I've heard from you in a long time. Nah, like, honestly, there's so many popular Jay Chou songs that I just think we missed this one. It's nice for there to be actual drum fills. I genuinely think this is like Jay when he's pushed a little bit. This is Jay when he's forced to go, oh, I really need to make this track special. Here, let's add a little bit more variety to the percussion part. Let's add a different layer that's not a vocal layer. Let's kind of make it a bit more kind of gritty and just yeah. I'm ambivalent about this track. Like, I'm kind of sad about that because I wanted some of this, but at the same time, I think it would have been cooler if Jay had done stuff like this when he was more aggressive. But maybe, you know. I don't know, man. What else do I need? What else do I need from Jay doing a rock song? Oh, that's a question. I don't know if you want to get me started on what I need Jay from Jay with a rock song. Oh man, what do I need from Jay? Oh fuck. Okay. We don't have time for this. We don't have time for me to get into what I need from Jay. It's not about me. These live streams are about what you guys want me to review. You know, did I enjoy my time with this track? I think that it's a well-written track. I think that Jay sung well here. He sounded reasonably passionate about it. The performances were competent. There was a voicing of a guitar there that was very sweet and safe. There was nothing in there that made me feel that he was comfortable with doing anything particularly outside of the box. I think there would have been direction on what he was required to do for this outro track. I think back to that one song that he put in his original album, the one where it's like a complete acid trip. And I think, man, I get that from like the perspective of someone trying to make a career from music. That stuff might not sell too well. But even having one track as wild and ridiculous as that per album, man, would have probably kept them sane, dude. Yeah, that's a spicy take, and I'm not here to offer spicy takes, at least not in this video. You guys wait until I do my ranking Jay Chou's songs albums 1 to 5 videos. There's probably going to be fisticuffs in the YouTube comment section, but that'll be fine. That'll be fine. I'm so glad that you guys love this music. Again, to reiterate and emphasize, I've just heard a lot of music at this point, and while I appreciate the quality of what's going on here, yeah, I know, but like, I don't know, we you know, how do I say this? Like, he's clearly an incredible musician, but it's because of that I can just see so much more potential for him than what he provides occasionally. There is just so much more potential in this man that I see in some of these tracks, and for me to know, I want him to continue to, but he's already given so much. It's again, look at me being entitled, right? Should I not be happy for what we have? I suppose I should, you know. But thank you to LU for letting us listen to Jay Chou's The Secret. We got SIO New Tony here with Eason Chan. Here, duo. Let's go. I hope so too, Diwoo. I hope so too. Honestly, if we find a song that can beat her eyelashes, Jay Chou would be one of my favorite musicians. Straight up. If he can pull that off, one of my favorite musicians. Thank you, SYO New Tony, for this track. It's nice to hear Eason just vibing with the crowd. Just with the guitar, everyone here, kumbaya, you know? Fair enough, man. That's cool. I love it. It's kind of giving me a 90s grunge kind of vibe. Remind me of the MTV Nirvana performance. Nice use of the dominant seventh there with the choir in the background. You know, it's such a different experience listening to Eason. He just sounds so polished. Like all he needs is a guitar and the fans. The balls to put out a 5-minute 41 track with just him and a guitar for 2 minutes is absolutely sublime. Oh, buddy. Oh, that transition, that live sound is spectacular. Oh, the slide guitar, man, this guy does not disappoint. This is the kind of innovation I wish that I got from Jay Chou on certain levels. Again in the brass, man, the saxophone. Baby, that's it. Yeah, there we go. Give it to me. Oh, there we are. Yeah, that's my man. Oh, buddy. That call and response is sublime. It is live recorded, Daewoo. Absolutely.
夢裏也會覺得快樂難求，連淚光都光不過黑夜盡頭。不過，我不用難受，像我對你也不敢講永久，連天都知這瑣碎悲哀背後。Oh no， 一切都不算得罕有，夢裏也會覺。
Again, that voicing on the side of that saxophone with him in the middle, with the rest of the instruments coming in and backing him up there. It's an interesting chorus line here with the bass line just rolling along. Nice drum fills, punchy, live, vibrant chemistry between different musicians. A free form aspect to it. It seems like everyone is in the same room in the same zone. It's how do you describe this? It's I don't even mind that we're repeating this line here because you've got a separate melody on the left, keeping it entertaining. Oh yeah, those trills, man. Exceptional. Oh, buddy. Yay.
You just can't help it, right? That was cool.
You just can't help it, right? That was cool. Great, man. Nice. Really? Snowy Sakura? That is a spicy take. The worst vocals he had. But it actually created a new version of Music and Feeling. Here's a question. What is bad vocals? What is the definition of a bad vocalist? Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. What is a bad vocalist?
夾過嘢喎！再俾啲掌聲我哋 band 啊嘛，好嘛，明
Is this the song? Is it done?
冇手啊，所以我都係 high 你，多謝你啊！
I suppose it's the end of the song, isn't it? Yeah? Is there much more?
使唔使整首？沒有愛情，沒有你怎麼？
The fact that he can sing that live without autotune is just absolutely stunning. We can stop here. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I just didn't know. I just wanted to hear more of it. I was happy to hear him out. A musician, and this is a controversial statement potentially, a musician should be better live than in an album. They should be better live. No, Nushka, you can't get up there. You get that. Oh, shit, are you okay? You okay? It's okay. Okay? You can't do that. You got to be careful, Nushka, okay? You got to be careful. Yeah, you can't get straight, you silly goose. You nearly hurt yourself. You hurt yourself. Yeah. Musicians should be better in live than in the studio. That may be a hot take. It's a shame if that is, you know. But yeah. We've got thank you for TSY and you, Tony, for that track. I've got Martin Wang next with Tiger Who. What are we gonna get ourselves into here? I love the sound of his voice in combination to the resonance, the low end resonance, the piano. Oh, good to know. Thank you. Again, like these synthesizers, these kind of new age synthy bits with the fun reverb and the sharpness to them are working really well with the piano. That has that more kind of jazzy contemporary feel to it. It's like modern production, but it sounds timeless at the same time. How is this so entertaining without any percussion? It just lingering in the air with these funny kind of rapturous synthesizers with the vocals, with the breathiness and the freshiness. Oh, that bass resonance is gorgeous. The production is so slick. The only criticism I'd have at this point is that it's very flat dynamically. Everything is the same loudness, and there's space, so the noise getting is great, but there's no real change aside from adding stuff in the lower spectrum when everything's put up in the high. That's kind of picking at straws, I know, but that's the downside with having production that's maybe a little bit too clean, you know? There's little bits of change here. I think even if we have a flat dynamic range here, it's the power of it comes in with the way that we fill in the gaps, sort of in terms of the arrangement, the stereo field, and the frequency spectrum. Really? Oh, crazy! I didn't realize. So are they in the kind of same playing field, or are they kind of waving around? Papa, what are you doing? There could have been some drums in this part or something. Like, this is very similar to what we had before, and because we've already had a lot of the flashiness come in, it almost seems like we're playing it incredibly safe unnecessarily. You know, here we go. Cool. No, 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 no. Don't, no, that's not good. That's not good. That's like an anti-hook. Why would you do that? Why would you put an anti-hook there? Because I was, you know, like, if you're going to get the anything over the last 10 years has told us that when you have the it's going to thump, it's going to slap, right? But what we did there was like a really thin kick. And why? Commit. If you're going to have like these new age kind of synthy dubsteps kind of thing. Why though? No, I'm pissed off now. I'm upset. I'm really upset by that. You could have had a thicker kick there, like boom, boom, boom. You know, you had something with a bit of boost to it, man. You could still have that set in the mix. It's almost like maybe that was it originally. It's a shame. Oh, that's such a lost cause. Why? Why would you do that? There you go. Come on. you go, good girl. There you go, silly goose. I swear, if you don't come in with that kick. Oh, see, that's I'm fine with this because that you don't just not having a kick. You either in this kind of music, you either have a kick that kicks you in the teeth, or you don't have a kick. You don't have the mid kick, which is the thin one that no one remembers that one. Oh no. It's too much. It's too much. And also, the kick tone sucked in it. This is the first time in a review, and like a fan request live stream, I've been critical of a kick drum. That is one of the weirdest choices for a kick drum I've heard in a track. Why that one? Everything else was so incredible. There was such really invigoratingly entertaining, interesting tones from the synthesizers, the bass there, the panning, the post-production was sensational. How they managed to get those different instruments to sound great and well-balanced in a mix like this defies logic. And then for whatever reason, they just decide to shit on it by having a crappy kick. But Martin, thank you. I appreciate listening to this track. Literally everything else was utterly fantastic. That's why I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that we didn't just go the whole way, you know? Tiger, who is obviously incredibly talented, fantastic vocal technique, really interesting melodies there, very comfortable performer. It's a shame. It's a shame. We've got one more track today from RC, and then we're going to do the super chat, and then we'll be good. Okay? So let's play a game, okay? What kind of kick drum do you think you're going to get here? Do you think you're going to have a really fat sound like a bush? Do you think you're going to have a bush kick? Or like a little kick? Or like a normal kick? I'm going to go with a normal kick. I like this. I've got nothing but love. If you start gentle with the vocals and the guitar and all that kind of stuff, or, you know, like, it's great. Have some rim shots in there. Let the vocal melody continue. Layer it up gradually. Don't rush it. You don't have to rush a song. If the story is compelling and the motif is meaningful enough and interesting enough, you don't need to rush it. Exactly. That's okay, miss you. Next, you'll get it next time, bud. I think we've gotten you a couple of times now. I don't like the kick in this track either. I think I've just become allergic to kick drums. It's too bappy. I'm not doing this for the sake of a meme or something like that. It's like a duk. It's like a duk kind of sound. I don't like it. Professional music reviewer. I don't like the duk. Because I can't tell if it's like a floor tom or a kick, man. The guitar tone is timeless though, it's sensational, and the bass is so well balanced. And the vocal melodies are spotless, dude, and the harmonies are so charming and warm.
有生之年都不会明白。
That's cool. I know it's nostalgic for people. It's cool. You know? This is a classic. I can understand people feeling nostalgic for this. It's a well-written song. Don't get me wrong. Like the Tiger Who song we heard before, I think both of those tracks were written incredibly well. This one's a little bit more less production-oriented and more about the journey we're going on. But that doesn't make it a lesser experience. It's more human, I think. Good. The voicing is insane. I want one of those in one of the Jay Chou albums. Just have a solo with some personality, please. It was so classy, man. And the vocal melody here is incredibly catchy. It's easy to sing along to. I'm sure the story is just as compelling as the vocal performance here. It's 4 minutes 20. It's short for a lot of the tracks I've heard from around this era, and it's short for this album, but it fits a lot into it and makes the use of the real estate. Nice. But yo, RC, good pick. For realsies though. The difference between this song and the previous one is that, like, even though like I didn't initially like some of the tones I heard, yeah, we could do that Shenydar. We could try and review his top 5. I think like the tone of the drum kit and everything else kind of grew on me a little bit because it was more sort of experience oriented rather than like, oh, look at the pretty sounds that we have. No disrespect to Tiger Who because he's a great performer. There's a lot of differences between this track and some of the others we've heard today. Wow, excellent performance. I'm going to like this track and I'm going to follow this one here. D-Woo. Well, I would love to D-Woo, but actually, it's 7 a.m. UTC. We've been going for 2 hours. So I actually have to go soon. So what we're going to do is, we are going to go through the one track that we have as a super chat. And then we are going to finish. Thank you to everyone's... Thank you for everyone's suggestions today. There's been a lot of really good songs that I've listened to. Thank you as well to Wu Xiang for this super chat donation. This will be the last song for today, and it's going to be a good time. And we'll just do the conclusion in a moment. Remembering though that we're only listening to, the 5 minutes of it, because that's the limit at the moment, and that's fine. Woo bye. Yeah. At the moment, the live streams are every 2 weeks. At the moment, I've just got so much on that doing them every week is quite a lot. And we may go back to weekly. It just depends on how things go with the channel. But we'll see, you know? His voice is very percussive, isn't it? I kind of dig that. Thank you. Well, I'm glad to hear that he has guitar solos. That's awesome. It kind of reminds me of some of the grunge-ish stuff I've heard, some of the grunge music, and I kind of dig that a lot. Are there other bands like Wubai out there from this time period? And the synth at the side is kind of gorgeous. I don't know if those are synth strings or a synth pad. I mean, either way, it's great. Wait, D-Woo, wait, hang on. D-Woo. Hang on. Hang on. Yo. Have I missed any SP patrons? I just need to make sure. Because I want to make sure that if there's any SP patrons I missed, I got their stuff done. Because I know that sometimes people are different. People are different here. D-Woo, are you Woody? Are there any SP patrons that I've missed? Because this is very important. Okay? Because if I missed any, I'll get them done now. It's just people have like different names on Patreon sometimes than they do in the YouTube ones. So if I've missed, please let me know, and I'll do it now. Okay? I just want to make sure. Oh, dude, we gotta do yours. We gotta do yours. I didn't realize you were Woody. I didn't know. I didn't realize that was the case. Nah, oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll go one more. We'll go bonus round, okay? Yeah, you put yours in before the last 15 minutes, so we're going to do yours today, okay? I didn't know. I didn't know that was the case. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, cool. Good, I'm glad we sorted that out. I'm glad. Yeah, so just, I know I'm pausing a lot, and I don't mean to ruin the experience. If you are an SP patron, you get priority pick in these SP patron monthly reviews. So you get to go to the top of the queue in these monthly reviews. Yeah. So, Woody, can you let me know what song you want? Because you did put in a recommend request before the last 15 minutes. Please. Oh, goodness. Song did you want? Yeah, you get... SP patrons get priority pick within these monthly fan requests. These SP patron ones, okay? So I'm not trying to sell the Patreon stuff here. I'm just letting people know in case you're not aware. You get to the top of the queue with these monthly ones, okay? Yeah. I'm so glad I caught that. I'm so glad, dude. Copyright warning. Is it copyright warning? No, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Oh, excellent work with the flanging or the phasing on this guitar solo. It's stunning. The guy's a brilliant vocalist, but to have these guitar parts kind of phrasing into the lead as well is excellent. And the drums are so supportive with that 8th note groove there. Oh, no, it's okay. So, like, sometimes YouTube just disconnects because YouTube is being YouTube, so don't worry. If there's a copyright issue, we'll know, okay? I hope. Yeah. I mean, I hope there isn't an issue. I love the charisma in this performance. It could be my network issue. It could be. I've been streaming for a few hours now, so it's okay. It's kind of a crazy move for us to have the flanging or the chorus the entire time. Usually it's a little bit overwhelming if you have something like a wow, that kind of effect the entire time, but we managed to make it work in this situation. I have to admire Wubai for that. I haven't really heard a musician like Wubai in quite a while, and it's kind of dope that he has his original tone to his voice and just that kind of, the sort of, I don't know how to describe the combination of the strings with that effect on the guitar. I mean, this is a little bit, to be fair, at this point it's getting a little bit sort of samey to me, primarily because I've heard these rhythms and these vocal sequences a few times. Doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I'm just not sure what we're going to do differently at this point, you know? And that's our 5 minutes with that track. That's our 5 minutes with that track. Thank you to Wu Xiang for that track by Wubai. I enjoyed my time with it. I just wish that I got to hear the whole thing, but again, we have the limit on the time with it. The guy's a sensational musician. It's not that I just love guitar solos. It's more like, well, especially when you have a track that's 6 minutes 15, it can be really good for us to have a situation where we don't just have that one way of communicating with the listener, to have a different sort of channel there to sort of keep things kind of spicy and fresh is just elevates it, you know. 6 minutes is a long time, especially when a lot of singles nowadays are 2 to 4 minutes at max. But the final track for today of this SP Patrons monthly fan request live stream is for Daewoo, titled Phantom Sakai no Owari. Wow, what a live stream, eh? We've gone through a lot today. We've gone through a lot. Thank you very much for coming along to this SP Patrons fan request live stream where we've gone through a lot of songs. What I'd recommend is that if you haven't already, you go to the SP Discord. If you want to share some songs, you know, I'll update the link in the description now. I wish that stuff wouldn't go huge like that. Here we go. Cool, man. I'm just gonna go here and find a share link. Because apparently it's so dumb. It only lets you have that link for like 3 days or something like that. And then it's like, oh, you gotta make another one again. So we'll go here. And we'll go update the Discord link. Yeah, there you go. So if you want to share your tracks with other people, please go check out the Discord. Say goodbye to Nushka. Come on, Nushka. There you go. There you go, sweetheart. Yeah, come on, wake up. Wake up. You gotta say goodbye to everyone. Okay? Yeah? You gonna say goodbye to everyone? Bye-bye. She's sleepy. She doesn't want to be a part of the goodbyes. Hey? Hey? Good girl. Good girl. Hey? You being sillies. You being sillies. You'll be silly girl. Yeah, you being a silly girl. Yes, you are. Good girl. You can sit down now. We'll go get some food in a minute, okay? Thank you for all your requests. Remember, if you want monthly custom music reviews as well as priority pick in the next SP Patron fan request session, please do go check out the Patreon. Link is in the description. Stay cool and stay safe. And please remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as they need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. I'm going to get some sleep. See you later. Spiderhands out.